This is apical germination, and this is mostly found in dicot seeds. Here you just see that the cotyledon comes out from the soil. This is the cotyledon. I'll show you. This is the cotyledon. This brown color is cotyledon. It comes out from the soil. See, this is cotyledon, and it forms the first leaf. Later on, it also dry and shrink when the plant having its own leaf. Means when the plant having developed their own leaf, then this will dry and disappear. So this type of germination where the cotyledon comes out from the soil, it is known as apical germination, and this is usually found in the dicot seed. And the previous one usually found in the monocot, like maize. I'll show you that another picture again. Here you can see that this this only the shoot portion comes out, and rest this all means the cotyledon left in the soil, and it will be shrink and disappear there in the soil only. It not comes out. It's hypogeal, and that one is the apical germination. So two type of germination is there. It is hypogeal germination, hypogeal germination, and then another picture which I shown you just now, that is apical germination. And, hypo means below. Hypo means below. So it's the cotyledon left below the soil only. Here, that's why it's a hypogeal. And api means above. So apigeal means the cotyledon comes above the soil. That's why that is called apigeal germination. Got it? So how many type of germinations are there? Apigeal and hypogeal. Note down in your notebook. Okay. Now yes, Khizr bin Ibrahim. Yes, Khizr. Tell me how many types of germinations are there? Yes, Khizr. Tell us. Are you there in class? Hmm. Name. Not clear. What are you saying? It's not that clear. Kulsum. Yes, Kulsum. Kulsum. Am I audible to you? Kulsum. Kulsum is not listening. Azhar. Azhar. There's no response from. Yes, Azhar. Tell me how many types of germination are there. Tell me name also. Name also. Hmm. Hmm. Hypo means below. If the cotyledon left below the soil only means in the soil, and there only it will be what you can say degenerate, or it will be what you can say mixed there in the soil. So that type of germination is known as hypogeal germination. Means cotyledon remain in the soil. Cotyledon remain. No, cotyledon, its function is to provide nutrition. Listen, and it hmm. Hypo, where the cotyledon remain in the soil just at its surface, not comes out, and it dries off after the leaves appear. Means yes, maize is hypogeal. Gram and pea is also hypogeal, but gram and pea they are dicot. So some of the dicot seeds are also showing hypogeal germination, but mostly monocot seed shows this type of germination, and some of the dicot seeds also show hypogeal germination. And you need to memorize this thing that the cotyledon if remain in the soil just at the surface, and it dries off there only, and it not come out, then this type of germination is known as hypogeal germination. And apigeal germination, api means above. If the cotyledon comes above the soil, then it is known as apigeal germination, and it dries and falls off when it's having its own leaves. Means when the seedling having its own leaves, then it dry off. Means when the plant is having its own leaf to make its food, then the cotyledon or means cotyledon in the dicot, they become the first leaf, and when the plant having their own leaves, then only they dry and falls off. So these two type of germinations are there, and this is the difference between both. Now Amna, am I audible to you? Hmm. Amna, tell me what is hypogeal germination? What is hypogeal germination? Hmm? Amna is not there. Nadia is alone na today. Okay. Okay. So for Aligarh, she is not attending class. Anyway. Okay. Hafsa Fatma, you tell me. This what was the question I asked? That only I said if you were in the class then you should know. Hmm. Tell me the hypogeal germination. Explain it. Hmm. And what is the apigeal? Hmm? And what is apigeal? Apigeal. Hmm? Say again, beta. Okay, tell me. First you listen if it will be disconnected my class. Join again, okay? If before the time it will be disconnected, then join again. Because most of the time you people are not joining. It explains. Means it depend on is the two type of germination depend on the cotyledon's position where it means there means in the hypogale it remain in the soil, it disappear there only at the surface of the soil only. In apigale that the cotyledon comes out, first is provide food to the seedling, and when the plant is having its own leaf then it dries and falls off. So when the cotyledon comes out from the soil, then it is apical. Api means above. All of you write this apical above, and hypo means below. If it is below the soil, cotyledon left below the soil only, then it is hypogale. And if it comes above the soil, then it is apical. Note down these things. Okay. Now let's start conditions necessary for germination. Means what are the things which are very important for the germination, or you can say without some factor the germination cannot be possible. So the most important is water, oxygen and temperature. What do you want? What do you want, hypogale and apigale? Hypo means below. Note down quickly, hypo means below. If the cotyledon remain in the soil, just write it quickly. And it dries off just at the surface of the soil. It, so this type of germination is known as hypogale germination. And apigale, api means above. If the cotyledons comes above the soil, if the cotyledon comes above the soil, then this type of germination is known as apigale germination. Got it? Written? Okay, so the condition for necessary for germination: water, oxygen, and temperature. These three factors are very important. Either of one is not there, then the germination is not possible. So water is absorbed by the seed coat. Means like when we keep seed in water, then it absorb water, and because of that, it swells up and cracks the seed coat. And when the seed coat cracks, then what happens? The radicle and plumule comes out, and water helps to dissolve the food which is there inside the seed. Means in the endosperm and cotyledon, the seed is there. That will be changes into the soluble condition. So food food will food will be changed into the soluble condition, and as a result, that